Yeah, so we're sitting here with shouts to Antonio Maxie,
Yes.
owner of Nap or Nothing, obviously MC, rapper. For a very long time, used to go by Young Tone, Monkey Boy Entertainment back in the day.
Yep.
Lots more things. As we were literally just sitting here, you told me that you got a print shop as well. I didn't know about. So
he was on America's Got Talent, or what was that one you was
America's Song Contest.
Yeah.
Okay. Every time somebody says entertainment, I go entertainment in the Maxie accent.
I can co-sign. Yeah, he does.
When I think of Naptown, I think of Maxie saying entertainment.
That's crazy.
Nah. Tell us about, like, you don't have to give us your life story, but tell us about, like, what takes up your day. What's a week like for you now in 2026 as somebody who's multiple decades as a rapper? You've been doing Nap or Nothing for
over a decade.
Over a decade now, right? So what's life look like for you? Obviously, it's the grind, but
like every day, it's the grind. Every day, I'm trying to figure out how to be the best version of myself every day. My son is finna be in high school. He's been on this journey with me his whole life. He used to be at Lafayette Square with me, and now he's at home, not even interested in being at the shop because he's finna be in high school. Then I just got my youngest son. He's 6 years old. I'm coaching them as well. So outside of being at the shop 5 days a week, I end up somehow coaching my boys in either football or basketball or just helping out or being a super parent. We got the print shop. The print shop is here not only for Nap or Nothing, but it is here to service Indianapolis and surrounding Midwest cities. We've done things like I just did something with Trevor Jackson from here for the YMCA for Christmas, all the way to I just did all of the merch for what's my guy, the R&B guy that signed with Death Row.
I know
he's from
about.
Fort Wayne.
Yeah, October London.
I just did all of October London's tour merch.
Nice.
When they just were here. I mean, we did all of it. It was the craziest run ever. Sending it to Philly or sending it to this spot or figuring out how many days it's going to take for it to get here. But the merch just got in on this day. So actually we might got to send it to this location. It was pretty fire. To, leaving, transitioning in the shops. Last year, having all of that going on in Indianapolis, we did a collaboration for All-Star Weekend with Ruffles, where we turned the whole store into like a basketball situation. We had Asia Wilson in the building doing autographs, Jason Tatum in the building doing autographs.
Shout out to St. Louis.
It was shout out to St. Louis. It's going down. To wanting to make sure I'm doing my part in the music industry that we have here. It's a lot of new artists here that are popping, that's doing their shit, and I support them. And I'm always going to just get out here and fuck them up with the music. Hey. You know what I'm saying? Because
what's music look like for you now? Now that you're not just like an artist, you know what I mean? Now that you have multiple enterprises, if you will, you're active, your dad life, all these things. Like, how does music fit into that? Like, how does it work within your schedule?
I write music every day still.
Okay.
If I get beats in my email or features or things like that, on my way over here, I was working on a feature for my guy, Big Unk.
Okay.
This is record called Nasty. And nasty, not being nasty, but nasty as in Naptown lingo, like out the gate nasty. So I squeeze music in every day or every chance I get, depending on what's in my email.
Sure.
So I have multiple projects. I got one with Harry Otaku.
Shout out to Harry.
That is almost done. That we just.
I know that's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, it's different. I have like hundreds and hundreds of songs that can be put out. I try to exercise as much as I can. That's what I call my exercise. Sure. But I need to get it out more. It's not enough me just getting it out physically. I need to get it out digitally to everybody, I also want to figure out a way I don't just keep giving people my music for cents. Like, I fuck with y'all. I really do love y'all. I would like to let y'all stream my music and things of that nature, but it's not giving me that much money back in return.
Sure.
So I'm really thinking about taking all of my music down and then only uploading it on my own website where people can purchase it, and it just is what it is.
Or put it on Bandcamp.
Holler at me afterwards, because I have a couple. There's a Bandcamp, if you're familiar, but there's another new one called Subvert that's about to drop.
Okay.
And there's another one called even.biz that is co-founded by La Russell. Mick Jenkins put out an exclusive project on there. So
Chi-Town.
But yeah, so
okay.
there's some this indie type thing has been building a lot of leeway recently. So yeah.
I want to take it all the way there, because I mean, it's cool looking up at the end of the year, and it's
just marketing though.
Yeah,
that's all it is.
I got a couple questions for you. So like the latest project that you just put out, Uptown Harlem, Indiana. So what kind of gave you the inspiration behind the title and the feel of the latest project that you just put out? Because it's different than the ones that you've heard in the past or put out in the past. You know what I'm saying? So what kind of inspired you, and what led you to the way to name it that and to give it that feel?
The producer, his vibe was just different. It was given East Coast mixed with something original. Like, and what I mean by that is he's not from the East Coast. So he naturally has to have something else in him, but he's inspired by these type of beats.
Gotcha.
So I look forward, I'd make it a challenge. I had other artists around me at that time. Some of them liked some of the production, some of them did not. They were very honest. They was just like, that's not my type of beat. But me as an artist, I feel like I can rap on anything with a little bit of time. You know what I mean? Right. So when I heard his production, I'm like, damn, he's different. Let me try something. Sure. And then I tried something else. And then I had a couple records, and I'm like, you know what? This is giving vibes of like some East Coast shit, but out north, my guy DJ Jodeci, he is East Coast out. Him, Tully C, Rob Ski, they got a like conglomerate. And when I was listening to the records, it was reminding me of that feel. So on the back streets out north, it's this little section DJ Jodeci live in, and he call it Harlem. So as I was making a project, I tapped in with him and was like, yo, man, I think you should be a part of this project. And this before we named it Uptown Harlem, Indiana. But the vibes, the energy was feeling like some shit that he would be on. So I let him be the DJ on it, and he smoked it. And he also gave direction with certain records or certain production and things like that. The features that I put on there was artists that be at his house or be out north in that section. So I put Tully C on there. I used Rob Ski. I used his guy West T on there. We got my other dude from out north. It was just the energy and vibe kind of took me that direction. Yeah. And it was one of them things, if you know, you know, and if you don't, now you do.
Nah, to me personally, it's one of my personal favorites. Even though it's new. But I still like the sound of it was different compared to what I'm used to hearing from you. You know what I'm saying? But it fit. It wasn't like you was trying to put something together and make it fit. It fit. It actually fit. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, shout outs to you on that. Also, like, how do you feel like as far as your albums? Because you put out something every year. I know you said you write every single day or whatnot, but I feel like you one of the most consistent in the city. So like, where do you feel, or how do you feel about how your projects stack up against the last one, or do you ever even compare them to the last one that you put out?
Nah, it's like what we was talking about earlier, and I said people had phases. I can't remember what artists we were talking. Nas. It's like, just respect the time frame that I'm in. Yeah. Like, it's like a watermark for 2025 or 2026 or. Like, you can go back. Like, I remember being in high school when Jeezy first started going crazy.
Yeah.
And I remember the newest Jeezy that he just did with Drama, and he was like on some, they was sampling, and like it's just different, but I still respect it. You know what I mean? So me as an artist, I feel like I'm the best that I've ever been because I can still do exactly what I was doing in 2008, and I can do things that I couldn't do in 2008 right now.
Yeah.
I feel like shout out to Indianapolis because it has grown sonically. When I first came out doing my thing, it was more like of a Sir Hart sound. It was more kind of grimy and grungy, and so a lot of the beats kind of sounded the same for the most part. The sound was more like a G Stack, more like a Jimmy Mac, more like a, you know what I mean? And then it's kind of expanded from being sonically just that type of sound to people being comfortable with being super backpackish, people you singing, people harmonizing, people just being fucking original and that being embraced. Things like Treese has helped spread that sound where the streets, the people who have been more like on the street sound, I feel like they have had their just due, and now a lot of other type of sound is getting its just due, and then it's just
merging together.
It makes for culture.
Yeah.
And then that allows me to be exactly whoever I feel like being today, because the city is doing that every day, from the Draco McCoys to the Foxes to the Flacos to the Yellows and Lil Billies and Juicy Got Bars to the Skips to the
Serious.
Come on, to the Oreos, 42. It's a wide range, to the Michael Jameses, to the people that you can just look to for performances. You know what I'm saying? Like, I respect a lot of artists for a lot of different things. To the Jinxes, to the women are doing their thing here in Indy. It's like it's a lot of people that's, you know, the sound is wide, the range is wide, and it allows for people to be original and be creative while being original.
Yeah. What do you think is the difference between like when you first came out, like, cause the Put It On My Hood song, that was actually on the MTV at some point in time.
It was.
You know what I'm saying? So like a lot of people first were introduced you to that, or when you did the Maxie dance song, to where you are now. Like, is there anything in your career that are highlights, or you think were something that, I don't know, what am I trying to say here? Something that you look back to and think that kind of, you know what I'm saying, created you or gave you a extra battery in your back to move forward and keep on going?
I think Monkey Boy put a battery in a lot of people's backs, not just my back. I feel like when I remember things like G Fresh doing certain shows and allowing everybody who was making noise at that time to come out and perform for free. And then we would always go last. So a lot of times everybody would stick around till we perform, and then we didn't get to perform because it's already past 3:00. So I feel like I've seen a battery be put in people's backs accidentally just by watching and seeing what other people do, seeing people pull up in rap bands and seeing people get out with chains with their label on their chains, and people, man, I remember this man got us a tour bus to go pull up to Cloud 9 for Classic Weekend.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't have a show. That was just a presentation. That's just how he wanted us to look like the stars that we were when we pulled up.
Yeah.
And then he'll pull the Bentley out, and then all of that but when he was doing all of that, I was still paying for my own videos. I was still out selling my own CDs. That was the birth of me still getting a box of shirts, getting out here selling my shirts and shit.
I still got one of them shirts out of the box. I tried to find it actually today.
That's because I was always passionate, and at the end of the day, I was the one that wanted to be the rapper. You the big homie, you got the ducats, you get things in a row, but don't ever forget, this is my dream.
Yeah.
And I'm the one that started battle rapping. And the reason why y'all know about me is because I'm talented.
Right.
That's what's up. I always like to talk to people about their influences. You know, what is it where you said, okay, I may not know how, but I'm going to be involved with this hip hop thing one way or another?
It started young. I found a lot of idle time at home, and my mom had a lot of CDs and stuff like that, and my dad had a lot of CDs and stuff like that. So in my idle time, I would play CDs. And then I was that kid that I liked to hang out with my friends and stuff like that, but a lot of my friends always had a little bit more than what we had going on. So we would maybe go hang out at the downtown mall or Glendale Mall and things like that. And I would probably only have like $20. $20 couldn't get you that much, maybe a little food, some snacks, and I could probably buy a CD.
Hey, $20 was,
Hey,
$20.
20 stretched a little bit
Like,
back in
you
the
know,
day.
you talking about
Straight
back in
up.
the day. $20, you might be able to see a movie. Get you a magazine
Movies
at the Walden
Movies
Books.
ain't and
All of that for
putt.
that 20.
Yeah, and then if you had
Straight
enough, you
up,
get you
yeah.
a slice of pizza and still go to the movies.
Yep,
Yeah.
and give me that Cinnabon, you know. Hey, let me get that one too.
You had to watch yourself if you was going to that cookie spot. Like, because the cookie, they charge for them cookies.
Nah, for real. So that I was that guy that always would play the CDs, and I can remember listening to the Crisscross joint when I was younger, and just Jermaine Dupri and Mace and Spice One and
Naptown staple.
yeah, like I was born into it. My uncle and them listened to a lot of West Coast shit. My mom would play a lot of
Sebo.
R&B, and my mom was bumping Sebo and shit.
Wow.
And the Black Outlaws. And then I would go to my dad's. I remember, I never forget, I'm going through my dad's CDs and stuff, and I seen it. It was labeled Raw Dogs. Like, what the hell is this? I never heard of them before. I popped it in. It was Tragic and Conte. This is Tragic. From here to Tragic the Legend, he was in this rap group called Raw Dogs with this dude named Conte. Conte ended up being a big writer from Indianapolis and doing a lot of great things out here. He's wrote a lot of R&B records, and he's the shit. But I don't know, man. I just grew up in this shit, man. Like, I remember calling when we first started rapping, we used to call each other on three-way and battle. Be like,
Crazy.
damn, man, my raps are better than yours, bro. Actually, they are not. But just all of that, I'm really a fan of hip-hop before I ever started being an MC in hip-hop.
Okay.
And I think that has just helped me along the way. So I have a lot of different things in me. I'm not from the East Coast, but when I first started rapping, I was
Influenced.
badly. I mean, they
You
were
brought up Mace.
like,
Yeah.
he's one of the greatest to ever do it. He like he was one of the smoothest lyrical guys you gonna bump into.
Yeah.
And if you just look at him now and how he acts now, it's like, oh man, that was valid. I see like it all come together. And I'm a big fan of Cam and Dipset, and it's just the way how Cam act with Mace. It's just the ultimate respect. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And Cam he don't respect that much shit. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's like you got.
They
I
was
don't know.
beefing for 20 plus years.
But look how he speaks about
Yeah.
him. It's,
Yeah.
it's like,
It was always respect.
yep. And Mace did stuff for him. Like, people don't ever forget that. Even when y'all have misunderstandings, but he did. It's a but. But he did. But she did. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I want to be that but for Indianapolis. Like, hey, man, but, you know, dude put on for Indy, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And the way I put on will eventually, people will outdo it. You said something earlier. People going to outdo what I did because that's what inspiration does. It might not be today or yesterday,
Yeah.
but eventually tomorrow, somebody's tomorrow will look a little bit better than my today. And I'm going to be happy for that because
for
that
real.
means Indianapolis will be in a great position and the trajectory will be pretty high.
Yeah.
Not to my own horn or nothing, but I just
Nah,
know
do that, man.
I'm going to keep putting my work in, and it's going to inspire others to be even greater than what we see today.
Yeah. That's what it's all about.
Yes, indeed.
What's
And the biggest thing that I think so far is actually that mural. And
Oh yeah.
because
With
that
gang
was so
gang.
unexpected, and I still even like, man, I'm a young man and I'm still putting one foot in front of the other. So to be on the mural with certain people, it was just very humbling, but at the same time, I'm like,
is that the one off 10th Street?
Now downtown
off the Stutz?
Capitol. Yep.
on
Okay.
the Stutz building,
On the Stutz
right?
building, yeah. That's right.
No, that's solid.
That's crazy.
It's
man.
but I think it's well deserved. You know,
Nah, because
I mean-
honestly, we personally, and I think we all can agree, when I think of Naptown hip hop as far as at least right now, I feel like if they ain't talking about you, then they ain't talking about nothing. At the end of the day,
I feel
it's
similar.
almost like
Yeah.
you represent what the sound is, what the image should be. You had that energy for it, and like with that being said, do you feel a certain type of way when people might mention certain artists and don't mention you?
Nope.
No.
Because them artists gonna mention me.
There we go.
All my rapper friends show me the utmost respect. So that would never bother me. And a lot of their friends is gonna buy some merch from me.
There you go.
Because they already bought my albums and things of that nature. When they come out with lists, things like that never bother me.
Yeah.
Because I'm super confident. I don't be an arrogant asshole like that's in me, but
You're a rapper.
I got it in me.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
I can talk that shit and let my rapper friends know they're not fucking with me.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But why?
Mhm.
We just gonna get in the booth and have some fun together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I got rapper friends that I ain't fucking with, that if I don't come with my shit on that day,
Yeah.
they gonna fuck me up.
Mhm.
They cold.
Yeah.
There's some great things going on in Indianapolis, and I
Mhm.
love it. I respect that, you know. So
as somebody who is not born and like I grew up at Anderson, obviously it's only like 20, 30 minutes away.
you like our cousin Cuddy.
You know, we're around the corner. But I've been here since 2008 or 9 ish. You know, that's when I really started like jumping into music and stuff that I was doing. But like anytime anybody ever asks me about like who is doing something from a musical standpoint and in general just culturally here, you're the first person that I mentioned. Period. I was like, go look at what Maxie's doing. Go look at Nap or Nothing. Go listen to his music. Watch how he moves. Listen to him talk. All these things to me is the embodiment. From an outsider that lives here, I see you as that. And I'm not trying to toot your own horn too much.
Mayor
but,
Maxie. I mean, he got an album called Mayor
Hey.
Maxie.
There you go.
but like that. But I think it's very valid. You know, and as whatever that means, you know, from my perspective, like I see you as this mayor in a sense, this person who
Or Maxie from Mayor. That's what it was.
is
yeah.
very, very, very much representative of everything that's moving within the city and the culture within the city. So I just want to give you your kudos for that.
Thank you, brother. And that shit ain't fake. You know, if you go back to some of my first albums and stuff, this way before Nap or Nothing and all of that, I was repping Naptown on my shit. That was just something that just kind of naturally was repped. And
Yeah.
then from there, you know,
Yeah.
it just grew to this. But shout out to Naptown.
Hey,
Absolutely.
what real one, unless you guys have anything else, the only other thing I would say is I like to ask this question too. The people that are very active within Indianapolis is obviously there's a lot of great things going on right now in the city. What's something that you would like to see within the city?
I want to see some of my friends get the platforms they deserve. Like I would love to see Poindexter on a bigger platform. He's
Sure.
one of the greatest performers here.
He been putting in work.
I would love to see like somebody like Shay Sparks get the shot she deserves. She's a great writer. She's a great dancer, a great performer. Like I would love to see a Flacco on certain stages, or the youngsters, the PBT aces, and you know, the Polo Boys
No.
not go down some of the same directions or avenues that lead to heartbreak and, you know, getting over the hurdles.
Easier.
Yeah, because they got the talent to everything is here. But besides that, I will also urge artists to exploit your own talents, exploit your own self. Like, squeeze the juice out your shit, man. Like, so when you at the end of the day, like somebody said something to me earlier, it's like, man, Tom, man, I love you, bro. You've been doing your thing, man. You know, man, I just can't, man, it's fucked up. You ain't make it, bro. It is fucked up, bro. Like, you really, and it's just like, bro, I can't let you do me like that. I can't let you do me like that, bro.
Nah, because really, you made it.
Yeah, bro. Who are you? Like, everybody's
Your version of
perspective is,
making it.
yes,
Yeah.
man. Like, that comparison is a thief, man.
Yeah.
Like, because people will say whatever to you, and then if you just roll with it, then I guess that's what your reality is. And
Right.
it's like, bro, I'm doing like some other shit, bro. Like, I'm building a culture where we gonna just be legendary right here in the Midwest, bro. And when you do shit like that, when you come to Cali, you know about the people in Cali that's popping. And if you don't know, then you outside looking in, because Cali know.
Yep.
Yeah.
When you go to Dallas fuck with the Dallas
Damn,
artists.
they fuck with
heavily.
them. Yeah.
Houston fuck with who they fuck. Like, yeah, that's how we gonna be in that.
Yeah.
People gonna know who to fuck with. You know what I'm saying? And that's good enough for me, bro. I'm not Kendrick, bro. I'm not Big Sean. I'm not none of those guys, but I can get in the booth with Drake. I can get in the booth with Meek. I can get in the booth with anybody and show y'all that, you know, we talented, you know.
Straight
but
up.
what I'm building, I'm doing it this way because that's my route. I don't have millions and millions of dollars where we can goddamn it just do it that way. You know what I'm saying? So the way I'm doing it, we're gonna build this culture up, and we're gonna have fun doing it, because it ain't too much that the bigger people are out here doing that I can't do. I can go on vacation.
Mm-hmm.
I can get, you know, the glasses, and we can, you know, it ain't always about materialistic things, but I'm just saying, like,
But you can do that.
we can do that. We can still enjoy life and have fun on this journey if we don't compare our
Success
to others.
Yeah.
Because I'm having fun, and I know I've seen plenty of people that they having fun doing this shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I want to look at this shit half full instead of half empty.
Yes,
There
sir.
we go.
When we say Snoop is having his way,
Hey,
you having your way too, sir.
Let's go.
Yeah.
well, cool. Thanks for sitting in with us. Appreciate it. Long
Yes,
time
indeed.
coming. And thanks for actually mentioning to me that you wanted to come on the show.
For sure.
You know, so
Well, y'all got some good shit going. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Appreciate it.
and it's like we were saying about Mike G and B Hen. It's tasteful.
Mm.
You know,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
fuck with y'all.
I appreciate it.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Yeah, we're trying to do more of this. We've been pretty select. We've been trying out the guest thing just a little bit.
Yeah.
But we do have plans to do something like a spinoff of this show in a public place once a month, hopefully. So
It's crazy because I meant to have I start writing a rap, because at the end I was gonna spit something for y'all.
Ah, yeah.
And when we switched our dates up and shit,
Mhm.
I had started something and I just forgot to come back to it and finish it. So when you hit me earlier today and was like, "We good for today?" I thought about that. I'm like, "Damn, I ain't finished that rap." Because I feel like certain pods, y'all deserve, when certain people come on, they should spit.
Hey.
On my mama, if they got
Yeah.
y'all, if y'all humanity,
well, I mean, it's
I just
Say that. Hey.
I wanted to have it
No,
ready. I
yeah.
just
we appreciate that would be the first time.
Yeah.
But at the same time too, like we call ourselves a podcast, but we're more a talk show.
out the gate.
You know,
Yeah.
it's like we're trying to. One thing that I would like to see us, and this has been on the docket for a while, but is to be out in public space and be a little bit more accessible to people.
Mhm.
Because you know, look, we've always shot this show from my living room, and now it's a basement. But you know, I'll just have anybody just come over to the house. You know, so
but Naptown Pies is, man, like, ain't the sky's the limit, and
Yeah.
y'all have
Yeah.
one of the best pods here. So it's just like,
Thank you.
yes, tap in, get outside a little bit,
yeah.
do the things that everything y'all want to do that shit, man.
Oh yeah.
Because, man,
Let's have our way.
have y'all way, man. Because
It's-
y'all are them.
I appreciate
Thank
that.
you.
Yeah, we definitely we're going to be outside a little bit more. You know.
Now, if you
But-
spit us on one of the next releases, because I know you always drop one 317 day.
For sure.
If you happen to say something about the old heads, I won't be mad about that at all.
Damn,
You know what? Say no more.
it might be a whole segment. You know?
Yeah.
So yeah.